Hello everyone and welcome back to Mass Effect 3 episode number 64, I believe. When we left off, we were on Thessia looking for a secret artifact, and Shepard succeeded in his mission to find the artifact. However, in any good treasure hunting story, the hero finds the treasure, and then the bad guy shows up at the last minute to take advantage of all of the hero's hard work. And the bad guy, Cerberus, more specifically Kai Lang, managed to steal the Prothean VI that Shepard had found. They went searching for the VI in hopes that the VI would have information on... Oh, that's right, I gotta talk to Anderson. Hoping the VI would have information on the Crucible and what the missing component, the power source of the Crucible. And now it's in enemy hands, so... Oh, and also Thessia fell. Thessia went dark. Shepard failed to save it. He made a lot of promises because that Shepard's so used to showing up everywhere and never failing. Well, he failed this time. It's kind of a great plot line, that W plot. This would be the bottom of one of the troughs, I suppose. Right now we're going to talk to Anderson and give him the bad news, because that's what the Earth Resistance needs to know. Needs to know that we failed.
Shepard, I heard about Thessia.
Wow, it
so close.
literally just happened.
So damn close to ending this war.
You didn't think it'd be that easy, did you?
Not an idiot.
I knew going in what the Reapers were capable of, but I also knew what I was capable
Exactly.
of. And
That's why
losing
it's
the
so
Asari
disappointing.
homeworld wasn't in the playbook.
Shepard, you know how many times I got my ass handed to me over the years?
Yeah.
Surviving the first contact war back in the day was a goddamn miracle. They said I was a hero. I just felt lucky to get out alive. So maybe Kai Lang did beat you. What
Yeah, I
of it?
didn't say Kai Lang
It
beat
could
me.
cost us the war.
Has somebody already written a report on this?
They know it's a losing proposition. They know the chances of seeing tomorrow are slim to none. But we all signed up anyway. Hell, I'm sitting in London right now staring at rubble. I was born here. And it's looking like I might die here.
London?
So I say point us at the Reapers and we'll take our chances.
I didn't know that. Learn something new about Anderson every day. There's no room for chance. I'd bet on you. I wouldn't bet on you. But that's what I'm going to say. Honestly, I guess I would bet on Anderson. I would not bet on the Resistance.
You'll make it, Anderson. And when this is all over, you can show me London.
It might need a new coat of paint first.
This will be over soon.
Wow.
Better. Shake this off, Shepard.
I will.
Shake off the loss of a homeworld. It's not like it's my homeworld. Apparently I have War's assets. I couldn't imagine what kind. Oh, I don't. It just always flashes like that. Anyway, in our last episode I talked about trying to catch up. Well, I failed because I'm now even more behind. I think now I'm 4 days behind. But luckily the next 2 episodes...
Yeah, but there's no way we could have stopped every Reaper on Thessia. The Asari should have jumped in earlier.
True that. They definitely didn't come to anyone else's aid, thinking that maybe they could hold it off.
Attacked a comm facility on Ontaron. I've updated the galaxy map.
Sweet, another mission.
Thanks for listening, Commander.
It was a good idea. And right now, it's the best lead we've got.
In any event, good luck.
I don't need luck.
Commander?
I do need luck. I'll take anything I can get. Evacuating Thessia from Asari Military Command. Good, you opened this message. This isn't actually Asari Military Command. They're busy tending to what's left of their planet. Wow, oh, it's Kai Lang. What a dick. So you survived our fight on Thessia. You're not as weak as I thought. But never forget that your best wasn't good enough to stop me. Now an entire planet is dying because you lack the strength to win. The legend of Shepard needs to be rewritten. I hope I'm there for the last chapter. It ends with your death. Wow. Reporting in. Lee Riley. That's the girl from the reactor mission. My squad continues to defend the fuel reactor on Sion. Damn it, I hate that planet because I can't pronounce his name. It seems so simple. 5 letters. Anyway, the Reapers seem intent on taking it down. Not on my watch. We'll hold the line. We will hold the line. Sorry. Apparently, captains in the Alliance Navy don't use contractions. This is a good scene with Joker coming up here. I hope, if memory serves me.
If we don't finish that crucible soon, there won't be a galaxy left to save.
Protheans lasted hundreds of years. I think we could last 50.
So Thessia, huh? I guess the Asari are wishing they had fewer dancers and more commandos right about now. Too soon?
You're out of line. People died. Actually, the way that he said that, it's kind of true. It's why the Asari got in this trouble in the first place. They thought they were so high and mighty and cultured that they didn't engage. Shepard looks like he has a lazy eye right now. Anyway, they didn't engage in the war like they should have. I found help for the Turians and the Krogans. Why couldn't I help them if they needed it? I won't say he's out of line. Not out of line. Obviously, I encourage that kind of banter from my crew. But I don't have any choice that says, yeah, and drops the subject. So, people died.
In case you hadn't noticed, we
No.
just lost a few million people. This isn't the time.
And I'm a little upset.
You see this?
I get it.
Tiptree. Little colony out in the ass end of nowhere. My dad lives there. So does my sister. Reapers rolled in about 2 weeks ago. So you can assume that I'm generally aware there's a war on, Commander.
So why the jokes?
His
Because
name's
he
Joker.
says that according to your armor's metabolic scans, you're under more stress now than during the Skillian Blitz. Like, more than a Kuz, where Thresher Maws ate the rest of your squad. And the last time I had a
Lone
briefing with
survivor.
Anderson, he told me to take care of you.
The great
Because
Commander
even the
Shepard.
Resistance on Earth
Oh.
is worried about you. And I'm supposed to help.
I don't need your help. God, either way he's going to be mean. It's, when you view this out of context, you can go one of two ways. You can say, hey, a planet died, obviously, but, you know, Anderson gave Shepard the tools that he needed to get over this. And then he comes and he talks to Joker, and he's apparently Cap's Rage mad. So, I don't... You talk to Anderson, he's your de facto father.
I appreciate the thought, Joker. But I'm fine.
Can you be more
The hell you
sarcastic?
are. You're like half robot at this point. No offense, Edie. And it's my fault. When the Collectors blew up the first Normandy, you died because I wouldn't leave. Because you had to come back for me.
Couldn't leave the best pilot in the fleet behind, could I?
Aww. They gonna
I
hug?
guess that would have looked bad on your report.
Come on. We've got work to do.
I don't know. Maybe that wasn't a good scene.
Commander,
Joker, don't get me stuck.
Shepard, I have a question about human behavior.
Oh, not now.
This isn't the best time, Edie.
Thank you.
Perhaps humor? A penguin is driving through the Arizona desert.
I'm not in the mood.
A lively rendition of La Marseillaise?
No.
Very well. I will maintain a respectful silence until you indicate otherwise.
I want to hear the joke. What's the... You know, we're not dead, right, Shepard? We're still here.
Hello, Shepard.
Oh, I don't want to breathe because it's just not the time. Well, I guess jokes and breathing are a little different. Or you could look at them like they're the same. Get it, girl? Get it. High score. Trainer. Commander. Sorry, I can't do accents. Apparently it doesn't stop me from trying, though. Oh, the fish. The only thing in the galaxy that stays constant. Oh, and space hamster over here. Squeak. Yeah. If I push his buttons, no one's going to come up, are they? Whew. Let's get out of here. Is there I wish that I could play an actual game of chess with Oleg, like while he's in jail. That would be fun. And you could have like little dialogue options with Oleg where he imparts Russian military knowledge on you like Russian sayings from hey.
Shepard, this wasn't your fault.
It's not about fault. I was supposed to stop them.
You will.
We add
I don't know if I can do this.
everybody's name from
Earth, Palaven, Thessia.
Thessia on
I'm
here.
risking everything to
No.
build the Crucible, and I'm not even sure what it does. Who am I to make that?
Anyway, I just got kicked out
That's not
again.
enough.
I hate when that
You're
happens.
the man I love. Don't forget that. No matter what happens.
I don't know what you said. I missed it. Mass Effect's been kicking me out after the first, like, 6 minutes, and then I have to jump back in. And it works out fairly seamlessly on the recording, but not in human live time. For me, it's very impactful to the storyline, especially when I miss a line of dialogue.
Thanks, Shepard.
Oh, whatever. I'm sure it wasn't that important. You know, it was only about... Well, so, oh, man. Nobody wants to relax, huh? Lose an entire homeworld, no one wants a drink? Everyone just goes back to their lives, pretend like it didn't happen? Stare at a wall of names?
Dr. Tassoni is visiting the Prothean in his quarters, Commander.
Good. So it's just me and you, huh? Sitting here, staring at Liara's butt all day. Uh-huh. I don't like you, Cliff. I don't like you at all. Give me some upgrades. A store discount? Yeah, I'll pass. Thanks. Got 500,000 bucks. Intact Reaper weapon, weapon damage, or ammo capacity. Boy, that ammo capacity really come in handy with a Valkyrie, but a 5% ammo capacity on something that holds 20 rounds? So what? It holds 21 now? I'll take the weapon damage. I definitely shoot things a lot more than I reload. What do we got? Correspondence from Classified Alliance Project Staff. Oh, this guy again. Dr. Loke? I was working on that problem you sent me last night. I think I found a solution for synchronizing the Crucible's energy bursts. Punch the attached capacitor redesign into your projections. It should have 3.6 milliseconds off the Mass Effect. It shaved 3.6 milliseconds off the Mass Effect's field activation time. You should see where that leads. If you approve, I'll send the schematics to manufacturing. We need roughly 250,000 by tomorrow morning for testing. Sure, sounds doable. Thanks, Dr. Cole. I'm gonna need a small miracle. Go ahead and pull 250,000 capacitors. Whatever. Garrus! Better not be talking to my girlfriend. Garrus? Oh. Oh, is this... Did we decide this was a tactical map of your planet? A few episodes ago?
Any word from your family?
They made it off Palaven. It was tight, but they're okay.
We'll take every scrap of good news we can get.
Wish I had more, though.
Why?
I just had to make a tough call with Primarch.
Why? Why do you wish you had more good news?
Decimated, so I advised him to cease all offensive operations against the Reapers.
A full retreat?
The only way to save Palaven now is to hold our ships back for the Crucible.
What the hell are we looking at?
But if I'm wrong, then a lot of other Turian families won't be as lucky as mine.
It was the right choice. There was no other way. Here.
If it means anything, I would have given the Primarch the same advice.
Oh, that makes it the right choice.
There's that ruthless calculus again. How are you holding up, Shepard? This all has to be taking a toll.
It's nothing I haven't seen before.
Doesn't stop me from blowing up on Joker.
Not like this. It's sovereign times 1,000.
We won then. We'll win now.
Or... We'll win, or... Yeah.
Not something you can ever get used to. Seeing a world go down like that. Thousands of years of civilization on fire. But it wasn't your fault. Thessia was already gone by the time we got there. And maybe the elusive man did win one, but so what? I've lost a few fights in my time, and I'm still here. It's because I always made sure. A battle doesn't make a war.
What the hell was that?
We're still in this.
It's like he reached the end of the answering machine. Boop! Oh, I'm sorry, I got cut off by your answering
Have you
machine.
checked on Liara? She must be devastated.
I'm pretty sure
That's not
she's...
something you ever forget.
Yeah, no, shoot. I saw it myself. So did you. We've all been there.
Shepard, this is when you take all your anger and frustration, bottle it up, then use it to rearrange every molecule in Kai Ling's body. You'll get your chance.
I'm a soldier, not a vanguard. I can't rearrange people's molecules. Well, with my fists, anyway. I guess I could do it with this. Yeah, you got some calibrations. Got it. I dig. I'm out. I want to talk to you anyway. Man, remember when we were with Cerberus and we actually had a cook? Those were the days. Jacques, I messed up.
How are you, Commander?
Shut the You know, for a doctor, you're not very good with them. The mental state of the crew. Tally over here, crying her eyes out. Liara's probably down in Javik's chambers. What do I do? My gods are fake. Blah, blah, blah.
Those were all lies back there.
Oh, here it comes.
My people weren't animals for your kind to experiment on.
You wanted to know more about your history, Asari. Now you do.
I have a name. It's Liara Tassoni, and I'd appreciate you...
Hey, settle down.
Whoops. Again, my hand's off the
My hope is
mouse.
just destroyed, and all he can do is gloat.
Apologize. Hey, Prothean. The Asari's upset because her planet was just destroyed, but she still has a chance to save her civilization. What say you, only surviving Prothean, who 50,000 years ago was put into stasis while your entire civilization burned around you, only to wake up and realize that you lost everything that you could have ever held dear and there's no hope for any sort of normal life?
Liara, you may not like the truth, but you can't blame him for it.
Besides, there's nothing to be done about it now.
You're Prothean. You're supposed to have all the answers.
Oh.
You should have stopped this.
We believed you would. Long ago, we saw the potential in your people. Even then, it was obvious. The wisdom, the patience. You were the best hope for this cycle. So you were guided when necessary.
Well, it didn't work.
Yeah. Apparently they should have paid more attention to the humans.
But as long as even one Asari is left standing, the fight isn't over.
Javik is the end.
Goes for Protheans too.
There, thank you.
Despair is the enemy's greatest weapon. Do not let them wield it. Liara Tassoni.
Was that true? I'd say thank you, but he didn't say it for me. And I'd say, was that true? But I know it was true. Words from the heart from a Prothean. It's, you know, on a very special episode of Mass Effect style.
That was unexpected.
It wasn't unexpected.
We still need her talents. If grief overcomes her, she will be lost to us.
So did you actually mean what you said?
Of course he did.
Does it matter?
He
Liara's
did.
been a good friend to me. It matters.
Then I will tell you what you want to hear. I meant what I said.
Okay, maybe it's a little more complicated than I
Carry
had
on.
first expected. But how could he not mean what he said? I don't know. You're a real enigma there, Javik.
It was good to see another of my kind, even if he was just a ghost. One more Prothean fights the Reapers.
Well,
if there is to be victory
sort of.
in this war, it will be for all cycles. The living will avenge the dead. And do not concern yourself with Thessia's fate, Commander. The loss of a planet is insignificant next to the loss of the galaxy.
I knew that, but thank you.
I suffered many defeats in the last war, Commander. Let this loss be the fuel that powers your rage.
Yeah, and how'd those defeats work out for you?
For one who claims to be an expert on my people, your Asari knows very little.
Alright, I'll give you that.
I'm with my own thoughts.
Yeah. Yeah. Diana Allers, It's an exclusive on the fall of Thessia.
Have you followed your story on Thessia yet?
No. I'm trying to word it right.
What happens if you word it wrong?
If I'm lucky, the Citadel Stock Exchange drops 2,000 extra points.
And if you're unlucky?
I don't know. Never really been unlucky.
Lame.
Commander.
Thank you for not talking to me. You've made my life much easier. Anybody downstairs? Hanging out in Jack's old cabin? No, there's never anybody down here except for one time. Nope. It looks like the exact same... No, I was going to say, it looks like the exact same desk up in Thane's old room. Life support. I don't understand how that's a life support room, but whatever.
You seen the new poker table up in the lounge? It's going to waste.
Tell me about it.
Well, I was thinking of inviting Sony a trainer up for a wee game of strip poker.
Right.
Up top.
Invite that reporter Allers too?
Nah, she'd bring cameras and record the whole thing.
You know, on second thought.
You don't want the whole galaxy knowing how little you bring to the table.
Oh!
My bankroll is just fine.
It's average. You have an average bankroll.
Commander?
All good, Commander.
Great, great, wonderful. Caden, don't bother these hard-working people.
We're just talking to Liara. She's a strong one.
I'd say her world's just been completely rocked.
Completely.
Just
and I were just
burned down.
Area, and the terrible way her mother died.
We killed her.
Couldn't have been easy.
They lived for thousands of years.
Told me stories about her mother. Yeah, me too. I have a feeling she'll be okay.
But
yeah. Hope so.
Whatever.
And don't worry about Kai Lang. Now that we've seen his dirty moves, next time, he's getting his ass kicked. Count on it.
Yeah, like you, kicked Edie's ass back before she was Edie.
Can't wait to get back out there. Can't wait to get back out there.
Mike, can't wait to get back out there. I gotta talk to somebody who's got a head on his shoulders. James. You're not James, but...
Let me know you left the premises, okay?
That was...
Worry about you.
What the
what about me, Esteban?
Haha.
There too. I assume your legs run off as much as your mouth does. No explosion can catch you, Mr. Vega.
Nice. Anyway, monastery, so 2 weeks ago.
Quite an ordeal getting that Turian reactor up and running.
What the hell?
Been through worse.
Yeah.
Glad you were able to get some help from Captain Riley's team. Sometimes I forget we aren't all alone in this war.
Huh. That's weird, considering we have 100 diplomats on board every freaking episode.
Everything okay, Shepard?
Sort of. Sort of. James! Buddy old pal.
Hey, for what it's worth, I know how it feels to lose like that.
You know what it feels like to lose an entire planet?
You're just human like the rest of us.
If you're trying to make me feel better, it's not working, Lieutenant.
Oh, true.
Everyone on this ship knows you did all you could. You need
Well-
to cut yourself some slack. Whatever it takes to get that data back from Cerberus. We're behind you. Whatever it takes to end this.
Yeah, to get that data back from Cerberus. What?
Sure would have liked to visit Thessia before the war. Imagine a whole world of those blue beauties.
Yes.
One of the wonders of the galaxy, if you ask me.
Dancers.
You want to hit Cerberus where it hurts? I'm with you. Ready when you are.
You better say hey.
Hey.
Okay. Whew. It's slowly becoming a hack it out for me. Speaking of hack it, where's that fool? I think we're done, except for I want to go see if Liara reset to her quarters. Support tally?
Not bad.
I've never seen Liara like this. Not even after Noveria.
So how do you support
Can you
Garrus?
talk to her?
Do I have to walk all the way over
I've
there?
known her as long as any of us.
Why are you always talking to
And with
Garrus?
Caliban,
I'm just another damn reminder of how many people are dying. You should talk to her.
I just regained my homeworld. She just lost hers.
Yeah, open your eyes there, Garrus.
Magic words. She needs time. Maybe call her later.
She went straight to her cabin. She's not answering her comm.
Not bad.
Garrus, go talk to her. Oh, I'm supposed to talk to her. I wanted Garrus to. Man. First I lose her homeworld, now I gotta talk to her too?
Protheans my entire life. If I'd been shown the beacon on Thessia
What is this?
You would have needed Shepard's cipher to comprehend it.
I still could have learned from it.
Wait for a second.
Instead, my mother hid the galaxy's most important archaeological find from me. It must have been such a joke to her when I became a Prothean researcher.
The penalties for withholding Prothean technology are among the harshest in Council space. Your mother's motives may have been simply to shield you.
Perhaps. Thank you, Edie. I hadn't considered that.
You need Edie to tell you what to... whatever. Wait, what? It's... Possible book titles. Glyph, please flag this list of possible book titles when this is all over. I'd like to publish what we've learned about the Protheans. Protheans, A Living Legacy, The Prothean Empire, The Protheans, The Last Prothean, Living History of the Protheans. I despise thinking up titles for my own academic research. That's an awkward book title. Prothean Journey, Journeys with Prothean. How about Weekend at the Protheans? Weekend at Javik's. It's a little too heavy-handed. Copyrighted. Prothean Notes, entry number 4. I can't let disappointment stop me from learning the Protheans' history. It's just as naive as thinking that they were all benevolent. And I've perhaps been arrogant, judging an entire species on what little time I've had to know its sole survivor. He was hardly responsible for the skewed view I had on it of his people. I put forward the idea of writing a book with Javik, and to my surprise, he said he would think about it. Perhaps to start. What the hell else is he going to do with his legacy after all this is over and we win and save the galaxy?
How did this happen, Shepard?
Why can't we clone his people?
Entire civilization. The Asari's history. The Protheans made it a lie all along, and I abandoned my people to hunt for the catalyst.
Liara, you had nothing to do with the attack on Thessia.
Yeah, how are you going to save
Nothing
Thessia?
to do with it? I told those people on Thessia we'd save them.
I said the same thing.
Asari died because I demanded their help.
Lots?
None.
I was there.
Shepard, that isn't true.
You've been warning your people for 4 years, Liara.
Oh.
There's not a damn thing you should feel guilty about.
Good point. I missed that part.
If we move fast enough, they'll have a chance to survive this. To start again. We lost Thessia, but we haven't lost the Asari yet.
What am I pulling up right now? Look it, here's pictures of living Asari right now. Boop, 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 boop.
Helping the refugees. That's something I can do. It's something I owe them.
I knew you'd think of something.
Better than sobbing on your
still
bed
need
like a
some time,
14-year-old girl.
But thank you.
Good point. I forgot all about the part how we've been, trying to warn the galaxy for the last 4 years and no one's been listening. I'm upset now. Welcome back to Jaded Commander Shepard. If these a-holes would have been listening to us the entire time, maybe we would have been a little more prepared. Goes back to that opening scene of the entire game. Anyway, this is Mass Effect 3. We'll end it staring at some fish. Episode 60-something, 64. It was a Normandy episode. Next up is a Citadel episode. And after that, I feel like we've got enough insight on the Reapers. About how they're instruments of the cycle and not the cycle itself, and so on and so forth. That it's time to do Leviathan. Super excited. It's very dialogue-heavy DLC, but it should have been in the main game. It's so important. So important to the plot. So, episode 60-ish. Thanks for watching.